Hey, and we're back for this episode of SCP DnD, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass SCP content creators, cosplayers, and above all else, random Joes play some D&D. But that's besides the point. What happened last time? Last time you guys basically, after getting the beloved Dongor, who is named after Ash's dog, which is
Bodhi.
Bodhi. You then proceeded to go see your new carriage. As you guys were just approaching. Currently, Fowler, we're missing a person. Fowler had a family emergency, so they are currently not here, not able to join us. Hope everything's okay with them. But for right now, we'll figure it out. Anyways, as you guys are approaching the Dongor and the carriage that you spent a very large sum of money on, you see Bodhi with very aesthetic pleasing bridle and just this really nice armor piece that he has on him. It's got some silver and some gold inlay onto it. It's mostly made out of this really good metal. It's black metal with a very good outline with silver and gold, all the way down to his tail, as the cart is attached to these two loops that are next to his hip, next to where his hips are. You see this carriage looks pretty average, that is very decoratively designed to aesthetically please. As you look at it, you see that the coach seating for the driver has not engraving. What's another word for it? Embroiling. Am I saying that right? Embroidering. Thank you. My dyslexia is kicking in. Embroidering with. I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. With GE. In the seat. The side of it is painted a very lavishing purple with black. There are some gold and silver decor as well. The lantern, the blue flame lantern, looks to be full and ready to be used. Everything looks nice on it. What do you guys want to do?
A single tear rolls down Real's face, and he wipes it and he goes, "It's so beautiful."
Oh, yes. We took very good care of everything, making sure everything was to somewhat everybody's feels. As you can see, the carriage is painted with a pastel purple, a obsidian black, and a gold and silver entrails. As you look at the door, you can see we also made sure that the door itself has 8 gems on it, all of which are attributed to your party.
Real walks over to the manservant and puts his hands on his shoulders, and he just like does a little sniffle, and then he just like pulls him in close for a hug.
He immediately just goes, "Yes, sir. With that being said, let me show you the inside." As he opens the door and he says, "Please, will you all join me?"
Alright.
As you all start to walk in, you proceed to feel like you're just walking through a doorway. There's nothing maniacal or savage about it. As you get through it, You come into a small room, not a small room, but a very large room, about 50 feet by 50 feet by 50 feet to the ceiling, with a stairway going up and then off to the sides. As he says, please, allow me to explain what is going on. Up those stairs to the left are the rooms, each one having your name on the door. To the right, I used the expansive space that was left to make the bar that you wished for, which, Monsieur Delano, it is to your specifications, to almost a T. I had to make some modifications, but nothing too major. The other room I could not make into a bathhouse. It's more of a lounge jacuzzi area.
Sounds great.
Movie out?
Jacuzzi,
So we have a pool in the couch.
Huh? You're in the car. You're in the carriage right now.
Yeah, so we have a pool in the couch.
You have a jacuzzi, apparently.
Oh.
And in this, by the way, in this 50 by 50 by 50, there's a small fireplace off to the left with furniture, a table, and some tea. There's also a other area where there's basically like a weapons rack slash bookshelf.
Bookshelf. I think I know where Anna is going.
Yes. Because books are so great for me now.
Yeah, books and drive. Right.
Yeah, so. But if you don't know that.
Oh. Dell disconnected. Hold on. Technical issues.
Dylan, no, come back.
You can blame it all on me. Uh-oh. What happened? There he is. Hey, Dell.
There he is. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Dell.
Welcome back, partner.
Anyways. Do you guys want to go see your rooms?
Yeah.
He leads you up and to the left, and he says, if any of you wish to keep your rooms private to the others, speak now. If not, I will basically be showing you all the different rooms of yours.
I didn't have anything. The others?
Send it.
I will.
Ash, you good with it?
Ash?
Ash?
Yes, yeah.
I'll keep Ash's towards the last until she responds, but first on the chopping block, Anna! Right this way. This is Miss Anna's room. As he opens the door, you notice that it feels very cold. And it's very dim in here. Very, very dim. You guys have to squint. Anna basically can see everything. You guys have to squint to see in here. It's very cold, it's very humid, but very cold at the same time. As you look around, you notice that there is a grindstone in the corner. There is about 3 rooms in this one room. There's the opening room, which basically has a coat, basically hangers, stuff for you to put your gear away. The second room, there is a training dummy. Basically, this entire room is about 30 by 50 feet and about 20 feet up. And it is a major training area. There's also a small weapons maintenance room off to the right. Like a little corner of it's just basically for weapon maintenance. One corner is for hand-to-hand combat. The other is for archery. And the last corner to the back left is sort of weird to everybody. But Anna, this is where it works for you. It's a bathtub. as you go over to it and you touch it, it feels really like metally. And then the half-orc speaks up and says, "Ah, yes, I did not know what to do with this, so I did the best of my abilities. It is a warm, this tub, when you press this right here, and he shows you, as he presses it, basically the bathtub fills with mud. And it's pretty warm. I don't understand what your mind was saying when you said I would prefer to be underground, but this was the best I could do. I'm sorry if it doesn't make your acquaintances, but this way to the bedroom." As he opens the door, it's a massive room. It's not a massive room. It's about 20 by 30 feet. There's a bed. There's furnishing, normal stuff. There's a small nook where there's a tea set up, ready to go. The bed itself, it looks like a bigger version of a like a, what's the word I'm looking for? It looks like, I'm trying to think of the word for it. It's a military bed. I can't remember the word for it. Fuck! It's literally escaping me, and it's driving me nuts. It's
I know what you mean.
a cot. It looks like a cot. It's a big. It has multiple. It looks very comfortable, and you feel like you're floating in air when you're laying on it. Now that we are done here, please, to the next. As you all step out into the hallway, the next person is Delano. Delano, as he opens your door, it looks to be, it's not bright, but it's very, there's a lot of light going around. It's very sterile when you come in. Again, there's the place where you set all your gear down. But the second room, it looks to be like an apothecary type deal. There's also a shelf with multiple medical books. Which you've all read, which you've read all of them. You just don't remember some, but you do remember most of them. There is, in the third part of it, there is a hand-to-hand combat dummy there in the corner, but it's kind of just blocked off by what seems to be a medical station full of beakers, vials, stuff that you can make potions with. In the other side, in the back corner, the back left corner, there appears to be a small little greenhouse, which is very interesting. As you go to your bedroom, there is, when you enter the bedroom, it's kind of odd. To everybody that's been in this world, it looks very elven-designed bedding, like an elven-designed bed. It's very gaudy, but at the same time really sleek. There's furnishing. There is the tea set. But there is also a coffee grinder and coffee maker right next to it as well. The bed, as you sit on it, feels very lovely as you lay down to it. It's firm, but very comfortable. As you guys leave there, the next person up is Kamari. When you enter your room, there's the usual antechamber for gear to be removed, but the other one is the same as the others in size, but yours takes up 2 spaces and is a fully functioning hydroponic greenhouse full of herbs and other plants that you remember being very, very fond of when you were a child. The other corner, there is a weird setup. It seems to be this very weird material on the wall, and as you go over to touch it and rub on it, it feels weird. Del, Real, and Anna know this stuff to be a cork board. You seem to have a lot on your mind, the orc speaks up. You seem to have a lot on your mind, and, well, we once had a man come in who loved to put notes up on this and just go at it for hours trying to figure things out.
Does she have pins lying?
She has. You look around. You look at it for a moment, and you notice this little tiny container right there off to the left that has these little tiny things that look like daggers that just go right into it.
Does she have a recipe? Oh,
Speaking of yarn, the back corner there is a knitting station, a very, very nice knitting station to make certain things, but there's also half of it is a knitting station, the other half is a bowstring station where you can make sure that your bows, your weapons are all up to snuff. As you go into the back, into the bedroom, it's very luscious. It has flowers here. It's got a flowery design. There is the tea set, but instead of normal tea, when you take a sip of it, it is Earl Grey. A very nice, smooth flavor to it. As you sit on the bed and feel it out, it's very soft, like somebody giving you a nice, warm hug. As you leave Kamari's room, we are heading to Dr. Real.
I'm scared.
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Dr. Real. As you enter your room, it's the same place to put your gear, to unwind and put your stuff away. But as soon as you enter the next room, a lot of you are shocked, but Del and Anna are pretty much like, kind of saw this coming, but kind of disappointed I didn't think about this. One half of the room is literally a tub full of nothing but alcohol.
What? It's good for the skin. Come on.
Figures.
The other half of the secondary room is split into 3 groups. The first group is a tinkering station where you can manipulate and mess with things. The station in the middle has what appears to be an alchemist's setup. And the third one happens to have what seems to be a smithing setup, but it's not a major smithing station. It's more like for rings, jewels, and stuff of that nature.
Okay, like ornamenting.
Stuff, pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
As you go into your bedroom, there is no tea set. There is whiskey or bourbon right there on the rocks. As you go into sit on your bed, which is a basic bed. To most people, this would look weird, but it's like a box spring bed. There's really no major other things. As you lay into it, it feels like my bed in college.
Makes that noise when you sit on it.
Yeah. Just makes that weird.
He's gonna pop open a bottle, take a swig.
It tastes like cinnamon whiskey with a very vanilla aftertaste.
And it's like,
But
that'll
not
warm me up on a cold day.
All right, last but not least, for right now, gun. Oh
Wait, did you guys already do my room?
no, your room's right after guns.
Okay.
I was waiting for you to say if you wanted to show it or not, so that's a yes. Right after gun is yours. Gun. As you enter your room, there's the antechamber where you put your gear, all of your necessities. Your room is very interesting. When you go into it, it's split off into 4 parts. The back right is a musicianary room where you can tune your instruments. The far right is a dancing area where you can actually practice dancing maneuvers and stuff that you've been thinking about. The one to the left, though, it has an actual working, and this is the part that pisses you off a little bit, it has an actual working training area, like for battle training and physical hand-to-hand combat. It pisses you off a little bit for a moment, but then you realize that could be useful at the end of the day. The back left, though, makes you kind of nostalgic and happy. It's a nice little reading nook for you to read and write literature and also poems and also music.
He looks back at the training area and just looks at his arm. Thinking, yeah, I could probably use it.
As you go into the bed chambers, again, there's a tea set, but just like real, it's not tea. It's some type of fluid in a glass, very fancy glass bottle.
Yeah.
You
He
can,
takes it.
you take a swig? I need you to make me a con save.
Oh fuck! And I die immediately.
You're not gonna die. It's just gonna be funnier than shit if you fail, but...
9.
A 9?
And I.
Okay, hold on. I need to get my notes out real quick.
So.
A 9. You are drunk. You did not throw up, you didn't puke, but you are drunk right now.
What was that?
Dragon Swill!
He just puts it down and folds back onto his bed, probably.
Yeah, the bed itself is very intricate. It has what appears to be 2 wood-engraved laves and a harp as the headpiece. There goes Delano. Uh-oh.
Hi, Delano.
I'm alright, yes. Yes, I'm alright.
Nice company in here.
Oh, I'm coming.
Which is very odd, because the moment that you step up and start to walk away, the moment you get out of your bedroom, you're completely sober.
Ugh, okay, that's
Hi,
weird.
Delano. Yeah,
Your phone mess up there, Del?
I had to switch from Wi-Fi to my phone signal and accidentally hit airplane. I'll do it.
That shit happens. Alright, anyways, as you guys are leaving guns, it is Ashy's turn. For her room. As you guys go into hers, the moment that you actually step through the door, it's very hot and humid. Like, it's very uncomfortable to a degree. There's the chamber where you put all your armor and your stuff away, just for relaxation. And as soon as you open the door, there appears to be, off to your right, a small pool.
Gun just looks around. Okay, where are the crocodiles?
Funny you should say that. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Funny you should say that. There is this floating crocodile-looking alligator thing floating in the water, but on closer inspection, you know it's not alive and it's not a creature. It's just floating there. It's basically the equivalent of a pool noodle toy. The water, as you touch it, is very cold. Cold to the touch. That takes about half your room. The other half, though, is split into 3 sections, just kind of like reels, where one section has kind of a alchemist's area for, you know, hydroponics and stuff like that nature. The middle kind of has this kind of like a semi-greenhouse sort of vibe. It has plants, fungi coming off of the walls that are growing there, that are being cultivated. To the back left, this is where it gets really weird. To the back left, there is a tanning and hide station for, like, tanning skin animal hides. Also, I forgot to mention, Kamari, you also have an alchemist's table type thing where it also works as a apothecary station. Alright, but anyways, as you go to Ash's room, you see that her bed is more or less just a bunch of vines hanging from the ceiling. It's like a hammock. And off to the left, there appears to be some viscous fluid being boiled.
I investigated.
As you look at it and sniff it, you immediately know what this is. This is what you asked before if you could cook. Do you want to tell the rest what it is? Do you want to tell the rest of them what it is?
I forgot. It's
It's,
been a long day, man.
I know. It is alligator Cajun gumbo.
Yay.
Got that good stew cooking.
And as you leave Ashia's room, you just see Fowler and his daughter rush to their room and close the door as he says, could you guys just leave me and my daughter alone for a bit? We've got a lot of catching up to do. As you see Art do the exact same thing and say, I'm with him on this one. Me and Silver need a lot to talk about, so sorry. Just give me some time. As the door's shut. Well,
As the door shuts, Gun just looks down at Anna. I just thought you two would share a room or something.
No, great. It's what I feel right now. You know his memory?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I don't know when or how.
I think I know how.
No.
Yes, I do.
Oh my god.
No, no. Actually,
We're all adults. We all know how.
I mean, no. How?
Oh, that's what.
for anybody that didn't hear that, they were arguing over the fact that she doesn't want to tell Artie, who's lost his memories, that she is pregnant with Artie's kid.
I keep forgetting that one.
FYI, Half-Orc did not know this, but heard the entire conversation, and immediately goes, If you'll go
Say
ahead,
one word. And
I have no idea what happened, but I need to take care of one thing. If you would please go to the bar and the lounge area. I've also made sure that they are connected so you can go from one to the other. I need to go make some changes to one of your rooms. Just give me a minute. As he walks off to Anna's room and closes the door. Are you guys gonna go to the bar?
oh no.
Yeah.
And goes to bar and kinda looks at him. First asking, you work with and your part, right?
Who are you saying this to? I'm sorry, I can.
Oh.
You said Dell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. What did you say again? I'm sorry. It's kind of hard for us to hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know, will you tell it of the griefs and your wife?
I cannot make that.
He,
Will you tell that grief?
you muted him right as he was saying it.
I still can't hear.
And see what the problem is. Time's up.
Is it better now?
Way better.
Okay. Yeah.
This got chose the wrong microphone. It chose the laptop microphone.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I have this thing.
Oh, technology.
Anyway,
Oh, that sucks. But anyways, as you were saying,
Okay, starting over.
Del, will you tell it Dr. Reeves and DO5?
About the pregnancy?
Yes.
Yeah, I can make a report.
Yes.
It'll be clinical though.
oh, this will be interesting on that phone call. You guys are heading to the bar. As you guys are going down the pathway and head in towards the thing, you see these two hanging signs. One says break room, and one says bar room. The bar room. The room where the bar's at.
Okay. I understood barber. I was kind of confused.
Anyways, as you guys go to the bar and enter it, Del, you get hit with a wave of nostalgia because it is the exact same as the hidden break room. There's the bar, there's the dance floor, there's the karaoke machine, and there is all of the tables and stools.
Rest of the SCP Foundation staff remember the door.
Yep. You guys remember this so vividly because this was a place where everybody went. Even sometimes you would see some covert O5s here sometimes.
Sadly, arcade cabinets don't exist here.
Nope. But there is a karaoke machine.
Good enough.
And we from this world just don't know anything about this. Not even a karaoke machine.
It looks like a tavern to you guys. It looks like a very upscale, really weird-looking tavern. But you notice that the bar is full fucking stocked.
Gun just points at the karaoke machine. What is that?
A karaoke machine.
It looks enticing, but I don't know what it is.
It's the karaoke machine, yeah.
And what's karaoke?
Sing. You can sing.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm in. He just read karaoke machine.
Okay, just let me out of this bar.
Problem is, as you go up to try to turn it on, it appears to be made of the same material as the alligator. It's for show.
Aww.
There's still the stage, but
Just have to.
can see.
We'll just have to actually perform
running
puke
down
sick.
his face.
One day, my friend, one day.
One day.
Anyways, Del, as you go behind the bar, you see that everything you remember of the break room, the hidden break room, it's immaculate. The glassware is the same. The way that the pipes draw a pint are the same. The way that the when you turn around and you feel the crick in the floorboard, it feels the same. It's weird, but you feel really calm because you're in your element. So, who's getting a drink?
After that karaoke machine fake shock, Gun really needs one.
Anna just takes the water.
Alright, I start getting out drinks for everyone wants it.
As some time goes by, y'all are sitting there as the half-orc comes back and says, "Alright, that is done. Now then, I will be showing, now then that you have settled down, you can also make destination choices here as well." As he points by the karaoke machine on the wall, there appears to be a map. All you need to do is press onto the map the destination that you require, and you will be off.
Alright, one quick question. What exactly did you change in my room?
I just arranged a couple things, so since I was told that you are with a child, that it makes it easier for you.
Oh, I have to see.
In all honesty, all I really did was make it very easy, made the floors a little bit softer for impact if you ever hit the ground. He basically, what he did was go in there, turn the entire floor into what essentially is, I would say a combination of EVA foam tile stiffness with impact foam tile stiffness. Like, if you hit it, it would go brrr, but if you actually were just like stepping on it, it would be solid.
Bang.
So, also, I actually was intending on doing that for a lot of people, but when you said that you wanted to leave soon, it just sped up my timeline.
I actually thought we'd make her bed into a double bed or something.
Oh, heavens no. Why would I need to do that? The bed already is comfortable enough.
What? Oh.
He just,
Anna
he just
grabbed
grins.
him, like, at the neck.
He just grins and
Anyways, as that's all being said and done, he then stops, looks into the sky for a moment. Understood, ma'am. Will be on my way immediately. I must go. I will be returning in shortly. Apparently there has been some developments, and also the princess wants to see the place that you will be calling home for the time being. I'll be right back, as he shortly jaunts away, going back outside. You guys got about 15-20 minutes if you want to talk about anything or do anything. Now would be the time. Oh, before he leaves, he stops in the doorway real quick and says, "By the way, the weird device that you called a telephone, I was able to recreate it with a very specific scrying and also location spell called Contact. If you require or need to call or communicate with anyone, you can use the phone there to contact them. Be, it
We're
would be.
living the good life now.
I would be very careful on if you're trying to contact the Queen. She is very rowdy when it comes to people contacting her, unless it's in case of emergency. Just as thank you. He leaves. Like I said, you got about 15-20 minutes before he comes back. And then you want to talk about, do, or say, now would be the time.
Alright, question about my greenhouse. Do I know what's in it?
Yes.
Okay, what is it for?
It seems just to be a greenhouse. You can either cultivate it for herbs that you would need to make potions, or other little healing salves, bombs, or anything that you would require.
Okay, Gun looks just at Dal, Real, and Anna, and I lost the words. Anyway, so what was it like in your world?
Different, I would say.
No magic. Well, there was magic, but we put it in a
Yeah,
box. Mostly
kind of.
technology.
Yeah, we had all the
Anything
best
spells
technology.
here?
We had electric can openers. We had Mario Kart. We had elevators.
What is that Mario Kart?
To save the viewers an explicit amount of time and headaches, Real just goes ahead and just, for the next 5 minutes, explains the ideals behind video games, Mario Kart, and the thought process that Mario is an asshole and Luigi is actually the better of the two brothers.
Yeah,
He deserved better, man.
You think you could recreate that?
I don't know. And then it just takes a sip of water.
Call Greaves, get the engineers on it.
You know Dell has soda if you wanted that, right?
No.
Yeah,
I'm happy with
there are non-alcoholic
I will
options.
walk on it across it.
Anyways. Well, Ash, do you want to try or do anything?
No.
Fair enough.
Just sit back and watch the chaos unfold.
Just watching Real and Gun discussing Mario.
Just
Doesn't even know who that is.
watching the world
Just
burn
like
1 minute at a time.
I'll pivot to explaining exactly what karaoke is supposed to be.
Alright. Well, in about 15-20 minutes go by, and all of a sudden, you hear, whoa, this is pretty cool. Is this what your guys' world looks like? As Kiki walks into the bar.
It's like a toy version of it, yeah.
That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Hey, Ash?
Yes?
So I've been talking to my mom, and she says that I am allowed to do whatever I would like to do. So is it okay if I still come with you guys?
I mean, within reason, you can't do anything illegal, like commit war crimes or arson. Unless it's controlled arson. No, that's like that guy's an asshole.
What?
Arson is okay.
Wait.
Maybe a little art. As a
We have to
treat.
be
So low.
Yeah, we have to be
Boss!
for that. What's up?
Where the fuck did the war crimes come from?
Yeah, you're like, all right, I'm gonna lay down some rules. Immediately went, okay, maybe a little art.
If the guy's an asshole, then yes, arson is okay.
What the fuck?
Or if he fills your bed full of leeches, but that's another story.
That sounded personal.
She just sits there and looks at you two like, okay, cool. I already got Mom's permission, so she's basically sending us off. Whenever you guys are ready to leave, we can leave. As the half-orc sends, they're saying, yes, the queen herself was very busy, so I was told to give you a last word of advice, and also a very good message, I would say. If you wish to
In the background, Real is just listing off a bunch of rules that are like common sense anyways that no one would ever do. He's like, and no building sandcastles in the library, no trying to flush crocodiles down the toilet,
Rhea?
no pouring bottles of alcohol into the bathtub.
Real, you have a bathtub!
You.
Real, you have a bathtub full of alcohol!
No swimming in Real's bathtub.
Yeah, no swimming in my
Without permission.
bathtub.
Or Ashia's bathtub, since it's all swamp water.
Well, teen, and like every teen, that means you have to sneak out.
Anyways,
Oh my god.
if you're going to pursue Barstow, be very cautious. Something has changed in him. Also, that was her guide, Barstow.
Barstow, something has changed. Did he go through
What's
puberty?
changed?
Apparently, yes.
She did not.
Why is his name Barstool?
Barstool!
He's got a nickname. Oh, God.
Several sessions now.
Do it again.
Your nickname.
God fucking damn it!
Barstool. Every time I hear
Oh,
his name, I think Ashia is just gonna call him Barstool from now on.
God damn it.
That's what I hear every time you guys hear that name.
Oh no, his name is officially gonna be Barstool, isn't it? Anyways, that was just her guiding words. Her message is this. If my daughter is to die, I will make sure that your screams will be heard around the entire multiverse and the entire planes of existence.
Kind of hot.
Noted.
And I sincerely hope you understand that. As you guys look towards him, you see this big image, basically, of this phantom black dragon over his head. Like, giving you the snake eyes of, you fucking get my daughter killed, I will end you.
Then
With that being said, I will take off. The lantern next to the map, as soon as you're ready, all you do is touch the lantern, then touch the point of where you wish to go. I shall be on my way. As he leaves, and you hear a loud crunk as he shuts the door on his way out. The main door on his way out. So yeah, we're good to go. Anytime you guys want to leave, we're ready and willing.
Yeah, where do you want
Alright.
to go? Like,
I thought the Crystal Kingdom. What about Alice?
Well, you have multiple. You have the Crystal Kingdom, the Dwarven Kingdom, or wherever you choose to go.
should we go to the Crystal Kingdom? I think we should look for 682.
want this fucker. Hey. Hey, ich bin gewachsen.
Get that, get that language out of my Christian Minecraft server. Anyways, so I'm guessing Crystal Kingdom is where you guys want to go?
Yes.
Okay.
Agreed.
There's 3 places to go in the Crystal Kingdom that you can go through with the map so far. Until you get past those 3, you're going to not be able to go anywhere else. That is Sharar, Kojin, and Dirk.
Alright.
Those are the 3 gate cities. Basically, there's 3 points of entry that are only allowed in the Crystal Kingdom. You have to go through those checkpoints in order to go into the kingdom. One's in the north, one's in the middle between, and one's in the south.
Which one is closest?
The closest one would be a mix between the north and the mid. The mid has had issues with very zealotry people. The north has had less issue, but the north has also had more bandits and more problems with people getting robbed, while as in the middle section of the kingdom, there really hasn't been any major issues.
Ooh.
But at
Do we
that
want criminals? Bandits.
pretty much is your pickers of the choice. The southern region is less zealotry and less full of crime, but it's longer to go to.
Why pick just one? We could go to the north and then go down to the mid.
I think we should go to the mid.
I'm glad you guys decide.
So I'm hearing... Okay. All those in favor of mid? Just raise your hands. Okay. So that's... I'm guessing, Ash, you're raising your hand. So, okay.
I
Okay.
I'm showing my face because I'm covered in paint.
I gotcha. So, you guys... you guys touch... One of you touches the candle, or the lantern. It turns this very vibrant green, and then you press on to Roderick, the middle city. I fucked up the name again. Roderick. As you press onto it, you begin your journey towards Roderick. As you feel the cart, as you don't feel the cart move, but you feel a slight tremor as the cart begins to move. As you're beginning to move, there is a window. Well, no, you don't know this yet. But as you're moving, the doors open, and as you go into the lounge area, which the lounge area basically has amenities that could be made. There is a pool table. There is a foosball table. There is a small jacuzzi. There's a small... I say small. The jacuzzi is about 10 feet by 5 feet. It's a pretty decent-sized jacuzzi. I'd say 10 by 10 just to make it easier for me. It's a 10 by 10 foot jacuzzi. And there's a major glass plane window. And as you look through the window, you see the cart is moving as the lantern outside is projecting the imagery in front of it. As you see Bodhi being told, "Ha!" by a specter as you are being pulled through the city.
Nice.
Great.
Hold on.
I think that was worth the money.
I think so too.
Del,
Good investment.
Kami,
That's what this is about now.
Del and Kami. You both notice everybody on the fucking streets looking at you with either terrified look or a very interesting, what the fuck am I looking at right now? As they are seeing a Dongor, a very big Dongor, carry a cart through the city that is very well designed and has a spectral coachman.
We should hang a banner outside. Gun the experience.
I'm with you this time.
Oh fuck.
Oh, I love it.
They're winning you all over slowly but surely. I mean, it's not a bad cover when you think about it. You already got the animal the animal tamer, a gunslinger, an acrobat. Let's see, what else? A magician, a band, a sword thrower, an archer. Really, all you're missing is a strong guy. Oh wait, that is either Ash or Artie.
Why not both?
Anyways, as you guys are beginning to leave the city, you see Kiki looking out of the pane glass as she begins to say, "This is by far the coolest thing ever."
Yes, it is.
So, we're off to the Crystal Kingdom. This is going to be fun, right?
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Knowing our party, this will be fucked up more than
It's gonna be an experience.
Oh,
I got the experience.
it's gonna.
God fucking damn it! I knew it! I fucking knew you were setting them up!
If she didn't do that, I would have.
And Real was about to do it.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
God damn.
Alright.
As you guys leave the main gates and head off onto the road, you begin to relax a little bit more in the room, play some pool, play some foosball, explain to Gun and the rest of the party that don't know what the fuck foosball is.
Do they even know pool?
Pool was invented way back. It was originally snooker. Pool was invented, I think, in the late 14th century. Somebody want to fact check me on that real quick?
Man.
I believe you.
No, I'm asking to double check that because I'm pretty sure it was, but I'm not sure.
Let's see. According to Billiard Congress of America, it's evolved from a 15th century Northern European or possible game from France.
Yeah, so the basic idea of pool has existed for that long. Or billiards, as people call it. Or snooker, to our European people. What, snooker?
For us, it's billiard.
Ah, there you go. Well, anyways, as you guys are playing, Kiki's playing, and she's enjoying her time, it starts to get nighttime.
I think Gun would still ask Real about video games.
Oh,
Get him hooked
he
up.
goes into he goes into a deep anthology on the Legend of Zelda.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anna is with you at this.
The fact that Anna
He's
is
like,
a
let
Legend
me-
of Zelda fan does not surprise me.
It's like, let me tell you, the anthology of the mute warrior Link. He's like, or the Legend of Zelda. It's about this guy named Link.
Why not Zelda? It's the Legend of Zelda.
Nobody knows.
John, can I borrow your instrument?
Gun. Can Del borrow your instrument?
Come again?
Del is asking to borrow
Can I
your
borrow-
instrument.
Skull.
Oh, okay. Looks at you and just hands you violin. So why do you need it?
Well, now that I have performed and we're talking about Zelda, I'm going to start playing the main Zelda theme while Real is talking.
Roll me a performance check. God fucking damn, I knew this was coming. It was either you or Real. It was either you or Real. An 11? You start
I
off...
wonder if I...
Hey, okay.
Oh. What?
trying to see if I have any... no, I've already used up my patch. Never mind. I'm stuck with the 11.
Okay. Alright, that's fine. By the way, don't forget, every long rest you have to manually update your patches. For some reason it bugged out. But anyways,
I am.
okay. Anyways,
Can I try to learn it by hearing?
do an insight check real quick. As Delano's playing. Delano, you start playing pretty badly, like you're just trying to get like the tune of it right. And you're just like, is this about 5 minutes in, you're like, okay, hold on. And then you start up again, and you sort of play it. There's a little bit of the occasional or the where it's
Can
not.
I guidance myself? Try again.
You can't guidance yourself.
I can't? Oh, okay.
We've established that guidance is an action, and you can't do an action, then another action. It's either you do an action, and then wait, and then perform another action, but the guidance would be gone by then.
Guidance lasts for a minute.
It'd be gone by then. It's stupid rules, I know.
I use
I'll guidance you.
that card, hoping it's not as fuck me.
You went from a 2 to a 1! Anyways, yeah, you... real guidance is you. You can try again. You can try to perform it again. Because it was the first time, and it was just like, God damn it. I know I could do better than this. Okay, guidance gives you that plus 1d4.
19.
So, 19. You sat there for a moment before you started playing again, and you just went... Then you just start playing, and it's literally just the opening to... you were saying Ocarina of Time is the one you were trying to do?
The basic Zelda theme. It's through
That
everything.
main theme.
Oh, the main theme of Zelda. Yeah, you just nail it.
Ta-da!
Yeah, you just nail it. Dun, 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 dun. Gun, you can try to do it by tune one more time. I'll give it to you. Because he's playing another song. He's playing it again. So you can try again if you want.
Okay.
Can I guidance him?
You can guidance him. So you got...
Yeah, I guidance him.
Okay, then. Hope it works this time.
That was with advantage, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so you have a 12 because you accidentally rolled with advantage.
Huh?
But plus 1d4.
Plus 1d4.
Oh,
Yeah. It was not the advantage, it was the... You get plus 1d4, so...
okay.
Well, the first number was a 10 that he rolled.
Oh, was it? Oh, so yeah, it would be 15. So yeah, you can roll guidance anyways and still try to get it.
Okay.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's see if you know this. Let's see if you can get this.
1d4.
Okay.
19.
As soon as Dell is done playing, you grab the violin back from him, go. Okay. You nail it. You remember it. You actually have the song in your repertoire now and can play it at any time. Depending on how your
What a
performance,
beautiful, beautiful thing.
depending on how your performance check rolls out, it could be good or bad, but you have it in your repertoire.
Yay.
Yay.
It's starting to get a little bit later, a little bit later. Kiki yawns and says, "All right, so who am I bunking with, anyways?" I'm gonna just go on a limb and say Ash.
Yeah, Real's got a point.
Yeah. I don't think you want to share a room with any other of us.
That would be a very stupid idea.
What, me sleep with you? Sleep in your room?
I mean, my room is apparently not a child play.
He's not a
And it's
child.
basically a swamp.
Uh,
Still a minor, but he's a teenager.
Just him.
I mean, my room's got a pool of alcohol in it.
She just looks at you for a second, then goes, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right up your alley."
You're not wrong.
I have a dancing floor.
It's
Oh my God.
fine, Ash. I'm okay with a swamp. Trust me.
Alright. Your funeral.
Alright, as everybody is heading to their chambers for sleep, does anybody want to try to do anything for the night?
I think I have last charge for my language.
Yep, you got one last charge for it. So you can read a couple hours, then head to bed, and you'll have your full rest, or you can try to read through the entire night. It's up to you.
It should be
I remember this exactly. Hold on.
wouldn't it be the third night?
Okay. Yeah, you have a third night, so you would have 4 hours to read it, and then you'd have to sleep for 8. So yeah, you'd be all right. You should be okay.
Okay. So I have another language.
You have one more other language, yes.
Yeah.
Ash, in your room though, you see Kiki just literally touch the wall of your bed chambers. All of a sudden, there's another hammock.
Huh.
I was one of the people that helped design this after your guys' personalities. Just saying.
So you think my personality is wild swamp woman?
No, I just think that you feel more comfortable in a place like this.
You do know we have actual beds, right? We don't sleep in hammocks. That's just outside.
Yeah, but if you don't have a hammock, and she claps her hands, as you just see the ceiling disappear as it looks as a starry night. Then what's the point of stargazing?
Again, real beds, not like metal swamp people.
She just laughs and basically, the beds don't matter. To be frank, it literally feels like you're not. When you're in the beds, if you feel uncomfortable, for some reason, it just morphs to the way that you want to feel. It's like a Tempur-Pedic, but magical. Magical Tempur-Pedics!
Are they gonna have commercials for those? Like, come on down to Big Don's Mattress Warehouse.
I hate you because there is a guy named Big Don who has a mattress warehouse in my city. That is...
That's
Oh my god.
remarkable.
Went down the Barry's Magical Bed Emporium.
Oh my god. No, but his name is literally Big Don. And his slogan is, I'm the Don of Deals, come talk to me. With like the
This
worst...
speaks in a stereotypical
Yeah.
New York or Italian accent.
Yeah. Like the worst...
God.
Oh my
God.
god. It's like the worst accent.
Great.
But anyways, as everybody is starting to drift off into Betty Bye, Real, you're still up because you don't sleep.
Right.
Where are you? Are you in your bed? Are you in your room? At the bar? Where are you at?
I'm gonna be in like the bar lounge area.
Okay, the lounge. Alright. As you are looking out the window, it starts to become it starts to get a little bit brighter and brighter and brighter. As your vision just glazes over. As now...
He's thinking to himself, have I drank that much?
As that happens, you immediately are now just standing in this room. The walls themselves are moving. And as your eyes adjust, you're basically in a box. A boxed-in room of nothing but moving gears. Even the floor.
He takes another sip of his drink. And his heart rate is like increased.
Okay. As you go to take a sip, you spit it out because the drink is now oil.
Yeah, he just spits out a mist. I'm going to try to do I have anything on me? Do I have like my bag or anything?
All of your equipment is still here.
Okay.
You're just in this one room.
Okay. He's gonna try to take his maul and hit the gears.
As you go to try to swing and hit it, you hit you hit, but it feels like there's an invisible wall.
He's gonna fall into like a little bit more of like a panic. He's going to let's see. Can I try to? Do I see anything through the gears, or is it just like solid?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, 23.
Okay. As you're sitting there, you try to look through the gears, and you're looking all over. Even down and up don't look like there's much, but there's one wall in particular that you can see a small opening between the gears as they're just moving slightly close to each other. There's this little peek window. As you look in the window, you see multiple familiar faces as they're walking towards a containment door.
Can I read what the door says?
The door says SCP-173.
Dash what? 173? Okay. Real is going to reach into his bag and he pulls out a crystal and he starts squeezing down on it and he's like, "Let me out." And he's going to crumble the crystal in his hand as he casts Thunderstep, which you teleport to an unoccupied space you can see within range. Immediately after you disappear, there's a thunderous boom from the area that you leave.
Yep, that happens as you appear right in front of 173's door.
Alright, who is walking towards the door? Can I make it out better now?
A female. It's hard to make out, but it's a female, a male, another female, and two other males. And they seem to be conversing with each other.
He's going to kind of look around, adjust his coat, and he's going to be like, testing is rescheduled for today.
They don't even notice you as they walk right through you.
He's like, so are they going into the cell, presumably?
They're still about 20 feet away from the cell.
Okay. I'm gonna try to suggest one of them.
Okay. Go for it.
So he's going to say, "Hey, testing is canceled. Go home."
I need you... Wait. Yeah. Well, that would be right. That would be correct on saying that. I need you to roll me a persuasion check.
23.
The person that you were trying to do this to immediately stops, puts their hand on their head, and then says something. You can't make it out, as all of them just stop for a moment, look at each other, just shrug and start walking away from the door. As they're walking away, you look at them walk past you. As you smile and turn around, as you see the door slowly start to open.
I'm going to use catapult with my maul to knock the door back closed.
Roll an attack roll. Oh wait, no, that's not an attack roll. What is catapult's an attack spell, isn't it?
Catapult is a dexterity saving throw, but since the door can't make a dex save,
it
just
auto
does
hits. Roll the damage. How many damage die is it?
3d8.
3d8. Okay. Okay, hold on. I just need to make a slight roll real quick. Hold on. The door feels the impact of it, and it immediately crumples and is unable to open. As you hear a voice behind you say, "Protecting those that you care about is the greatest joy someone like me can see." As you turn around to see what said that or who said that, you see this very skinny man say with blue eyes say this to you as your vision comes back and you're now just looking at the lantern as you are sitting in the shotgun seat outside of the coach.
Real turns to the specter that's driving the coach, and he's like, "Come here often?"
He doesn't even notice you. He's just continuous. He's just still marching the Dongor.
He's like autonomous. Okay.
Yeah, he does have some emotion, but he can't really show it too well.
Sure.
All right. You going back in?
Yes.
You basically just sling over and just go into one of the doors on the sides, and you're back in.
All right. This time I am gonna go to my room.
Okay. Dell, as you are sitting there calmly, just starting to doze off, you seem to have a dream where you're in your pocket dimension. There's a table, tea, and a chair. 2 chairs. As you sit down in one of the chairs, a man walks up and starts to pour tea. As he sits down and says, "So, we might want to discuss a few things." And that's where we're going to take our break for right now. We'll be back in about 20-30 minutes. As some people go to the bathroom, some people grab snacks. We'll be right back. Hey, we're back. Took a nice little break. Got me some Prime and drink. Not sponsored, but wish I was.
Not sponsored. Could be.
Sometimes, maybe. But then we need
I highly doubt Logan Paul and KSI are gonna watch this random little video about a guy who has actually lost a couple pounds because he switched to Prime and just started walking.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, lost 5 pounds. I'm actually happy about that. Even my phone's happy. Anyways, Del, the man sitting across from you, he appears to be, well, it's like you're looking at a mirror, but he's got longer hair and pointier ears. I think it's about time we had a talk.
Agreed.
So, you're under the impression that we're 2 souls in one body?
Used somehow.
Well, that's the same thought process I was going with. Huh. It's kind of weird. I'm able to see through your eyes, but not able to interact or move. It's good to see my son survived, but at the same time, I'm kind of disappointed in him, as most fathers would be, but also proud. Anything you wish to ask?
Would it be possible to timeshare the body?
Highly unlikely. I've died long before I was woken back up. By you, FYI.
Unintentionally.
Unintentionally or intentionally or not, because of something, I'm somewhat alive.
Well, since I can't give you control, what can I do that would help you get back to sleep?
I don't think there is anything you could do. Anything I can do. I would like to be back to sleep. Gods, honestly, do you know the amount of arrogance? As he says this, you see a black hand reach out towards you guys, towards one of the T's, as he goes, "Out of here!" He's very annoying. He won't.
Let him try.
Oh, go ahead.
Whatever force that is, let it hit the table.
Very well. But if he talks your ear off, it's on you.
Understood.
As you say that, and he hears that, the black hand appears, grabs a teacup, and then just starts to sip it as it puts it down. As you see a full-bodied 106 sitting at the table now.
Oh, okay, he's in here too.
You're all annoying. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't do anything.
Okay, but what would entertain you?
Some fun. A hunt would be fun. You see what I have to deal with. All he wants to do is hunt, 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 hunt. Ugh. It's annoying. When that corpse you put in here a while ago. He thought it was something for him to go after. Immediately, he was disappointed that it was already dead. I will say this, though. He is very eager to leave. Can't. And yet I can't either, so we're both stuck here. Suck it up. They just go back to sipping their tea.
Okay, so I'm a system now.
It appears to be that both of their souls are somehow bound to you, but they can't control you or leave you.
Yep. I am willing to negotiate to make them more comfortable.
I just want to hunt. Doesn't matter who. Just want to do something. Quite the same with me. Honestly, I would like to get out and just stretch my body about what's left of it. Did you and your comrades have astral projection training down yet? As he takes another sip of his drink.
Is this something that would have been done in our world or this world?
This world.
Oh. No, I don't think we've done that yet.
I see. You've seen the drow when they fight, correct?
Yes, we've seen fire and drow.
You've also seen how they split their bodies, and there's a version of them that comes out.
Have I seen that happen?
Yes, you have. During the siege, everybody saw this. During the siege, there were basically called Echo Knights, which can make echo body doubles that can fight alongside them.
Okay.
Well,
what would it take for me to learn how to do that?
It would only take you roughly a couple days worth of training to get the basics. But to master it would take some more time. I would say at least a couple weeks, maybe a month. And you might be able to get one of us out of your head for a bit. He's basically saying that... Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying, well, that sounds like the plan.
Okay. So, basically what's going to happen is this. Every time you go to sleep, you're basically going to be dreaming, but your mind is going to be alert and awake to a degree. You're going to get your long rests in, but it's going to take you 10 hours instead of 8 hours now.
I go to bed early anyway.
Okay. You're going to have to do this for at least 5 or 6 long rests, before you get the basics down. Alright? You good with that?
Yeah.
And you begin training in your mind. Alright? Anna!
Yes.
As you're laying in your bed, you're a little pissy, you're a little pissed off, you're a little sad, but you're a little happy and also a little mad. You fall asleep. I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh.
This has nothing to do with the pregnancy or any of that.
Okay.
Okay.
F40.
Okay. I got a 10. So, all right. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Get out.
What happens in your sleep is you're sleeping. You have your usual dream of, weird dream that you have of you actually being a mole rat and actually just living your life as a regular person. Going shopping, doing dishes, stuff of that nature. When all of a sudden you feel you just drop a plate while you're doing the dishes as it shatters. And you hear, "Oh!" What do you want to do? You hear a distant voice call out your name.
I think I would try to get to the boys.
Okay, roll a perception check. You will not have advantage on this because you are able to see in your dream.
Yeah, normal perception check. At 24.
Okay. You get the bearing of where it's coming from. It's coming from the front door. So you rush out the front door. As you rush out the front door, you're standing on a balcony. And it reminds you, as you're looking around, this balcony reminds you of a mission that you were on. As you look down, you see a man holding on to a rope as the rope is slowly starting to get cut on the ledge that you're standing on. What do you do?
I would try to get to the ledge and grab the rope under the place where it's get cutting.
Okay. You do. What do you wish to do now?
I try to pull him up.
Alright, give me a strength check.
16.
Okay. As you're just starting to pull up, you feel like your hand is about to slip, and as you're just gripping tighter, it slightly slips, and you grab it, and still keep pulling up. I need another strength check.
A 17.
Okay. Again, you just keep pulling and pulling and pulling, and the person gets closer and closer and closer. As they reach their hand out towards you, it's a skeletal hand. Do you reach for it, or do you let it go?
I'll reach for it.
As your hands grasp, you immediately are bombarded with these visions and this speaking in different languages. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw to see if you're able to slow down this information and filter it.
9. Fuck.
Okay. You're not able to filter it. It's hitting you so hard. The imagery, the stuff that it's hitting you with, it's just, there's so much information going into your head. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
And that's 1.
And at that moment, your head feels like it's on fire as the connection is cut. and you immediately wake up in the middle of the night. Now you can make a Constitution saving throw.
8.
You go, okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not fine. I'm not. As you begin to puke your guts up. I will have you make a history. No, you can make either a history or an insight check. Your call.
Then, wait, let me check. Then I make an insight check.
Okay. 13?
13.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah. You remember some of the imagery that was shown. There was a castle with this weird insignia. You can't make out the insignia, but you remember the castle at least. And you remember the statue that was in your head of this weird three-eyed creature. You're not sure what it was, but you know it had 3 eyes. And that's pretty much it. That's all you got.
Alright.
You gonna go back to sleep?
Yes.
Alright. As you pass out and go to sleep. Cock-a-doodle-doo! It is morning! Ways and Sheen, get your long rests in. Gun, you have a new language. What did you select, my friend?
Primordial.
Alrighty. Alright, and the book is now useless. You cannot use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, it is useless for 1,700 years. Oh wait, no,
Only.
170 years. I miscalculated on that math.
Only.
Or it can be recharged with a wish spell. But anybody that wastes a wish spell on languages does not understand, on a book, does not understand why that is the stupidest waste of a wish spell I will ever see. Anyways.
The dumbest one is to unlock an unlocked door with a wish spell.
Oh my god, don't even start with that. Don't even. Anyways, as you guys wake up and head towards the lounge area, you will notice that the table has a banquet of food ready for you guys. From bacon to Hawaiian bacon to Canadian bacon to mushrooms, mushroom omelets, Denver omelets, Western omelets, European omelets, and UK scrambled eggs. From there, it's endless. Whatever your mind thought of last night for breakfast appears to be here on this table, ready to go.
Nice. Yeah, this cart was a good investment.
Good one.
Alright, I'm just going to inform everybody about what's in my head.
Okay, you inform everybody that, yeah, go ahead and inform them the way you want to.
And not doing it in character, I'm just updating everybody that everything I've been fused with is still in here.
Okay, everybody.
It's all there.
Yep. You now know that he has 106 and apparently his doppelganger in his head.
I definitely don't want to be in your place right now.
I'm sorry for you.
We'll make it work.
So you have 2 dead people inside your head.
One SCP.
Well, their bodies are dead, but Their eyes are still up.
And
They try to sleep, but I'm not letting them somehow.
you revived that body, or that's confusing.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, it's one SCP and one dead guy.
Well,
So
isn't one of
training on how to let their spirit out to help fight.
Can you manifest them in your pocket dimension?
I
don't
haven't
know.
tried.
Be interesting to see. You could go and check if you want to.
Yeah, this night. I'm not burning a charge so early in the day.
All right. Well, that's for later then. That's an experiment for the later date.
Yeah.
But anyways, Del, you hear a voice in your head go, Delano, this is Commander Greaves. If you could get into contact with me, that would be most appreciated. I need an update on your situation. I've already talked to Sherman, but he seemed a bit courteous with me, so I am trying to get somebody else's opinion on something.
Is this a one-way or a two-way?
This is a one-way.
communication?
This is a one-way communication.
Okay. Would I be able to use the phone to talk
Yes.
back?
You could.
Okay,
You would
I
have
got
to. You would have to send out a contact and say who you want to contact.
Okay. So I go to the phone and say I want to call Greaves back.
It doesn't understand back, but it does understand Greaves. As it says, "One moment, please."
Can Anna come with? Or...
You're both in the same room. I thought the phone's literally just a carry phone.
Ah,
Everyone's listening with him or what?
Yep.
Yeah, is there a
everyone's like,
speaker function?
There isn't, but if you put it down, if you put it down on the table, it's a pretty loud speaker. Everybody could probably hear it.
Could I use thaumaturgy to make it a
Yeah.
speakerphone?
You can use thaumaturgy to make
Okay.
it a speakerphone. That's completely
I
fine.
do that then.
Okay.
remarkable.
It says, "One moment, please, while we connect you."
Anna just takes a deep breath and
Just make a phone on the phone.
Hello, this is Commander Greaves.
Yes, this is the Gungear experience.
Excellent. What is your report?
And I'm just going to go over in stark detail what has happened since our last report.
Okay. You get to the part where you're talking about Artie losing his memory. And he goes, damn it. Damn it. We could have used him for we could have used him. Damn. Is he still alive or is he dead?
I'm assuming he's still in his room.
Yeah, he's actually there with you guys. Him, Sarah, Fowler, and Silver are all there eating, just listening in.
Okay, so we can hear.
As he's looking at you guys like, not here.
Yes, but he's not available right now.
Understood. Now, you said something about a particular thing we have to be careful with as you go into the explanation that Anna just found out she was pregnant with Artie's kid. But you say it in, oh wait, shit, how are you gonna say this? How are you gonna say this? He's right fucking there.
I don't have to say by whom. I'm just reporting that she's pregnant.
get it done, just say it.
But you would kill Gun. Okay.
How you gonna say this? Like, how do you guys want to say this? Like, are you... like, I need to know specifics, because that could make a difference in the outcome.
I'm just reporting that she is pregnant. Details are classified. Or confidential, doctor-patient confidentiality.
Understood. I'll ask that you at least tell me the father, but that can be later dated. Now then.
Just
Oh, go ahead.
looks at Stowe and then to audience. Takes a deep breath like he just wants to get over it. Like kinda force the words out of her. Artie.
The phone goes... he hears this. Already hears this. But, hold on. Does he actually register what it means? No, he does not. He does not register what it means. He's just like...
How?
Were you just
How?
asking? He's doing it like... He was not trying to pay attention and he was backing away like, I am not fucking here. Like, I don't want to be here for this. And was backing away. So he's a little bit away. Like, but if Delano would have just said it outright, then he would have been a little shocked. But he wasn't there completely. He was right there. But you said it in a way that it's like you're asking a question.
Gun just stands up, goes to Artie, turns him around and looks him dead in the eye. Artie, you are a father. You're going to be a father again.
God.
Oh no.
Oh no!
He'll spits his drink.
Oh my fucking god! That is the greatest. He is literally dumbfounded. He is not moving. He is just going,
What's Silver doing?
what? As Silver just replies with the same name. What? As you hear Greaves finally speak after there's like this most silent. You could drop a D4 and it make the most noise. As he says, I'm going to just ask this one question. Is it Artie, the one that I am familiar with, or this world's Artie?
The 6682 you're familiar with.
Okay, then. This isn't the first time. It won't be the last, so I'm not going to be surprised by this. You may not know this, but we've actually had a couple incidences with other agents and SCPs we've kept under the table away from prying eyes. I'm not going to scream or yell as you hear a very loud bellowing voice in the background go, I fucking called it!
Was that bright?
As you hear Greaves go, shut the fuck up, Bright. I fucking called it! I got a new body and I fucking called it!
Tell Jack I said hi.
Anyways,
How?
as
How did you?
I'm just going to say this. What you do on your personal time is your personal business. Anna, as Greaves is just trying not to scream, but at the same time being very understanding, say, Anna, do you understand the repercussions of what you just did? Or what you have?
Yeah.
You understand that Artie was already a hybrid SCP, basically.
Yeah.
I am already trying to figure out why in the hell people do this, but that is besides the point. I am not going to scream or yell. All I ask is that when the due date happens, that you come back to HQ for proper procedures. That is all. Now then, as for the being known as Artie, who is listening right now, that child is technically not yours. Your other self from our world is the father, not you, so please do not freak out.
I think that's late.
Too late.
I think, yeah, as he says this, you look over to Artie as he's just like... as he hits the ground and passes out.
It's a fainter.
As Silver runs over to look at him and says, yeah, he fainted. And I'm pretty sure I know why, but that's besides the point. I'm just gonna take him back to the room. I'll talk to you, all of you, later. Come here. Come on.
I'm sorry.
Not your fault! Not your fault! That gun is kind of a dickhead! As she's fireman carries her dad out the room and down the hall into his bed. Anyways, now then.
Why?
Now then. You are on your way to the Crystal Kingdom, if I'm correct in saying that, yes. I hope that you understand that that place is a zealotry of zealots. It's not good to call it a kingdom, it's more of an empire. It's ruled by a megalomaniac who basically doesn't like anybody that isn't an elf, a human, or dwarf. That means... Yes, well, I need to make this very clear for you all. These people are religious zealots. They will not care for truths or anything of that. The moment that they feel like their lives are threatened, they will attack you. We do have a couple of places, safe houses, strewn about, ready for place to be. Now, when you reach the Crystal Empire, I should say, at their checkpoint or point of entry, they will ask for a donation, which all you need to say to them is... I actually have this written down. The crystal bowl guides our path. Saying those words will give you admittance into the country without needing to pay the fee. That was the one and only thing we could get from them.
Yeah, so we just go there, we tell them there's crystal balls in my path.
The crystal bowl guides my path, Real.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Please tell me you have somebody else talking to the guards.
We always do.
Thank God.
Talk to the gun. And Anna's head just turns to Real, and she takes off her sunglasses so you see her like scars and missing eyes, that face stuff.
Please put them on again.
Now then. With everything else that you have informed me about, and everything else going on, I'm trying to figure out what has happened. We're still missing 2 people from our camp, but their whereabouts are here or there. Now, with that being said, I will say that we have a couple things in that area we need you to look out for. The original 449 has been sighted there. 049 has been sighted in the Crystal Kingdom. Or should I say Empire, but semantics. He is in the region, and we are still trying to track him down. He hasn't performed any surgeries, and from all we can gather, it seems he's doing good things. Which is very odd. As I told you before, 049-Js are in the area, but they're not very poignant.
SJ. Right.
-Js are the nice guys.
Nice.
What are we saying, Gun?
Nice.
He's not normally nice.
049. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Everything.
049. SJ is like the dumb little brother of a kinda good and creepy pest dog. Pest dog. Plague dog. Sorry. Plague.
He smashes your throat in with a high heel.
Yes.
049 is a very hyper-intelligent individual who, for some reason, attacks random people believing they have a plague. He kills them, then repurposes their bodies to try to cure them, and then makes abominations that need to be burned.
He's a necromancer.
I would say that's the closest. That would be the closest term for him. But just imagine worse, because the people he brings back can't be killed with a simple dispel.
Like he's a alchemist necromancer?
Worse. Chemical necromancer. He's weird, let's just say that. Also, there have been sightings of a couple other SCPs that I still don't understand how they're even here.
Which one?
It's hard for me to say this, but 3,000?
SCP-3000.
Explanation, please?
Does Anna know about him?
Yeah, you definitely you real Andel know who 3000 is. That thing is well known by the Foundation personnel.
Anna just...
It's a...
And then look at big sea serpent.
Ew.
Is that something we killed before?
Bigger.
Bigger?
Just have Ashia use animal friendship again.
Motherfucker, no.
Oh my god.
No! That ain't happening because of one simple thing. Greaves goes into it and says, I might want to tell you all this. We're not dealing with the massive giant that we're used to, the continent-sized one. It seems to be smaller, more aggressive versions of it.
Smaller, more aggressive.
The biggest one we've been able to... sorry, go ahead.
How much smaller?
The biggest one we've actually been able to find is roughly 20 feet long.
That doesn't sound bad.
That's kind of good. I mean, more aggressive, but...
With the same abilities as its much larger companion of 3000. If you ever get attacked by it, do not allow it to touch your bare skin.
Why?
We've had problems! Fuckers forget shit whenever they touch it! To the point where they don't even remember how to breathe!
Thanks, Bride.
Thanks, Brian. Quick question on you, Brian. What did you mean with you fucking called it?
Well, hold on. Sorry, Greaves. Greaves just sighs. You hear Grief sighing as Bright's on the phone saying, "Oh, well, really interesting. By the way, real, fucking called it. I made a bet after the last 2 incidents, and I swear to God, one of these days it's gonna be a Keter class. And I was fucking right!"
It's bound to happen eventually.
What he means to say is we have had a safe and Euclid class SCP engage in parental making. We'll say
One
that.
of them.
And since, well, your, baby daddy, as Greaves just looks at him like, you hear Greaves go, "Baby daddy."
My God.
Punch him for me, Greaves, please.
You just hear a loud bang.
Thank you.
D-Class! You hear footsteps all of a sudden. Alright, that will give me 5 minutes to say this. Since 6682 is considered a thermal class SCP, he basically would be considered also Keter. Therefore, Bright was correct, but at the same time incorrect. You fucking bastard! Oh, that fucking hurt, dude! Why? You're annoying. There you go. Anyways, when you guys do reach the Crystal Empire, be very, very cautious. Like I said, there are zealots, but there are also very interesting cults as well.
Cautious is my middle name. Mm-hmm.
You just hear in the background.
We put real in his room and shut the door.
We could also do that with you since you're a woman.
Bye-bye.
At least for a few more months.
Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting few months. Yeah.
Yes.
That will be interesting.
Anyways, all right. It is 2 hours 30 minutes. We've been keeping these like right around that area because that way everybody has stuff they want to do. They can. So I think this would be a perfect time. As Greaves then says, "Good luck and be safe. And don't forget next time, Anya, make sure you get some protection." As the phone, you just hear a loud cronk. Because of the thaumaturgy, it echoes the cling. Just go boom.
He's not wrong.
Anyways, as that's being said, you guys sit down, enjoy your breakfast, as you see out the window a very large wall as you guys are approaching the first checkpoint of the Crystal Empire. And like I said, that's where we're going to leave off. Thanks to everybody who's watching this. Please like, subscribe. Also, don't forget to sub on Twitch. But we'll see you guys next time. See ya!